Hey everybody, welcome to Fishing Planet. My name is Lady, and today we're going to fish for chain pickerel, and we're going to do that in New York. So as you can see right here, I've just caught one, and it's 0.600 kilograms, 44 centimeters, and it gives us 14 experience points. Now right now I'm on my premium account, so that's why I'm getting plus 8 XP. So just keep that in mind. So we're going to keep this. First off, I'm going to show you guys locations, because we have two locations right here. This is the Dock of Peace, and then this is Midland Charm. And so right now I am standing on Midland Charm. And for those of you that can remind the tutorial when you started before you entered this game, this is actually the place where you start. So you come up here, and then here you have to cast out 3 times, and you catch a couple of fish, and then later on you go to the dock, and then you have to cast here, and you have to reset your leader, and then you have to cast again, and you get a trophy black crappie. So that's where we are. So this is the entire lake that we have available for us, and the chain pickerel are right about there. So first off, I'm going to show you guys from the dock, because as you can see, you don't see very much here. So let's move to the dock. Now I hope the devs are going to change this, because as you can see, here there's the path. And like in Missouri and other places, you can just walk around it. Here you still get the menu. So let's visit the room. So here I am, standing on the dock. Always make sure that for chain pike, I stand right there on the left edge, just because it gives us a couple of meters extra. I'm going to switch my rod for a second, and I'm going to show you guys locations. So the chain pike are right here. They're alongside the reeds, and then about there. So that's the place that you have to fish for them. Now sometimes you can catch them here as well, on the right side here along these reeds, but this is more the home of grass pickerel, and then here it's the northern pickerel. So for chain pike, you need to be here. If you have a rod that can cast pretty far, say about 50 meters, sorry, you can easily get them on the dock. But if you don't, Midland Charm is where you need to be, and I'll show you guys that in a second. I'm going to switch lures for a moment. Let's go with casting spoon 1.0. And today it's a sunny day, so for sunny days it's bright colors, like the yellow with the red dots, or the gold one. And here medium spoon, the lemon tiger, narrow spoon, also the gold one or the purple one. Those are the stuff that you like to use. If you're using jigs, the bright colored sheds and grubs, like this yellow one or the white one, they were 2 on sunny days. On cloudy days you need to go with a bit either a darker color, like here we have the narrow spoon, a dark one, black gloss, or you need to use the red one, or go with the silver or the silver red spoons. That has to do with they stand out more in the dark, whereas the bright ones like this one, it reflects the sunlight more, so they stand out better. So okay, switch to that. So here we go. I can cast about here, but then of course over here is a bunch of lily pads, and now my gear is set up that it can handle it, but still I don't like to have too many snacks. If you're not careful, you're going to lose a lot of spoons, so that's why I'm casting a bit beside it, and just like so. And the technique that I'm going to use is stop and go. So set the speed onto 3, and there we already have the first snack. So just like this, you hold the left mouse button for a second, you release it and you wait for a second. Now right now, as you guys can see, it's just straight and slow. It's because there's a little bend in on the bottom. So don't get worried if you see that. Oh, and there we go. We have a fish on. Don't get worried if you notice that instead of stop and go, it says straight and slow all of the sudden. There's just a bit of a dip there on the bottom. So here we go. We have a fish on. And I'm going to show you guys my gear in a second. I'm not sure this is actually a chain pike. But it is, yes. So here we go, 0.5 kilograms, and gives us 14 experience points, so we're going to keep it. So, for forecasting, I'm going to show you guys the setup that I have right here. So what I have is a Jig Winner 240, which has line weight of 4.5 kilograms. And I am using a Wingcast 2500, which has a max drag of 2.9 kilograms, and then a mono 0.23 millimeter. And it has, oh, I can't see it right here, it's a 2.7 kilogram test line. I can't show you, but it's compared to a Breda 0.15. So this is what I use to forecast, and I can reach about 50 meters with this. So that's more than enough to reach the area for the chain pike. Now if you're going to cast and you reel back in, so here it's about 50. The moment you hit like 25 meters and you're off the chain pike solely, set your speed on to 4 and reel back in fast. The reason for that, from here on the lily pads till about here you get redfin, and you also get yellow perch. Perch you'll be getting a lot, but simply the chain pike, they go from 50 meters till about 30 to 25 meters, and then they stop chasing. So from here all the way back to onto the dock, you won't catch any chain pike. So let's head back to Midland Char. Here we go. So here we are, Midland Char. Now, first off, as you can see, there's of course the reeds and lily pads, so that can give us some trouble. So what you can do is stand all the way over here, and then make your cast up here, so that when you reel back in, you'll just cross alongside the lily pads. Now, if you have a casting rod, oh, my bad, like this one, just a 210 with a low dex 1000S. I believe this is a level 8 gear. You can see that it has a line weight of 5.2 and a max drag of 3.0 kilograms. Now this is more than enough to deal with the snacks that are here. So what you just can do is, if I were to switch rods like so, is instead of trying to avoid it, you can go just all the way there. But right now, if I was to cast over here, I would only have a very short distance before I reach the reeds. So instead of what I'm going to do, I'm going to stand here. Now this might look very awkward because you're throwing through the bushes, but you actually can. So even though we can't see anything, like only the marker right here, we can still cast towards it. So that's what I'm going to do. And right now I have a casting speed 2.0 on it, and the 2.0 is actually a perfect size for catching the regular chain pike, but also the trophy and the unique. There's a unique chain pike here as well. I'll show you guys in a second my catches. I caught one. So here too, we just do a stop and go, like so. Ooh, almost had that one. A bit too much slack on the line, which prevented me of striking it perfectly, and another time. Crap. Now, right now I'm fishing at close to 3:30. It's not the ideal fishing time for pike, for chain pike, and I got a snack there. So I'm going to reel this back in. It's not an ideal time. Ideal times are the peak hours given on the map. And for uniques, the time before the 0.4 patch was between 4 p.m. and 7 p.m. in the evening. But now, after patch 0.4, you can also catch them on different times. They've changed it a bit. It's not a specific given set of time. The times prior to the patch still work, but you can also catch them out of the hours, out of the happy hours. So here I'm going to show you guys my catches. So I caught a redfin pickerel and a trophy grass pickerel as well. I was lucky not to get a yellow perch. Normally they they invested pretty big. So here you can see the chain pike that I've caught. And so here I used casting spoon 1.0, medium spoon 1.0. I'll talk about this one later. Here you can see I caught a unique one on a 2.0 casting spoon, and then here again a 2.0 casting spoon and a 1.0 casting spoon. Now spinners work too, nano spoons work, narrow spoons work. I tried the jig head, I didn't get any bite, but I know that they work as well. So just give it a try. And you can either use the stop and go, you can also use the lift and drop technique, and you can use twitch to catch them. So here are the rewards that I've got. Now these of course don't count, but here you can see for the 0 points, for the 500 grams I get $5, and then for the trophy you get 15, and the unique rewards with gold. So for unique chain pickerel you get 4 gold. Experience, keep in mind that I'm a premium member as said, so you have to withdraw 1/3. So this one was here, this one was 20, but if you withdraw say 8, I think it was around 8, so the XP was about 12 for this one, and then for this one it was about 16. And then the unique chain pike, it gives XP of about 60, and the trophy gives XP of about 25 fish. So that's the XP that you get for chain pikes. Now, as I said, I'm going to show you guys also this one, because there's a competition here in New York, which is called the Emerald Predator Hunt, and you need to use bait to catch the chain pike, or the pike in general, because it's not the chain pike that you must go after. So right here, let's see. Emerald Predator Hunt, here we go. So here it says, hey there predator hunters. Well, you can read this all for yourself, of course. And then the rules use only float fishing tackle. So that's what you need. And then here you can see why most people will go after the chain pike, because it has 3 types: the common, the trophy, and the unique, whereas others only have the commons or the trophies, or a young and a common. And so here for a common you get 10 points, where for a common northern pike you also get 10 points, and the red fin, the grass, only the trophies reward more. And then the trophy gives you 15 points, which is already much more than the others do. And then of course there's the unique that gives you 35 points. So that's the reason why a lot of people go after the chain pike and leave the other pike species or pickerel species alone. So here's what you need to do if you want to participate in a competition. First off, you need a casting or a match rod. Right now I have an Omnifloat 450, it's level 8 with a big cast 2500, which has a max drag of 2.9 kilograms. I see that I have the wrong type of bait on it, so I'll add that. I'm using a mono 0.23mm line. Again, this is test kilogram of 2.7. Hooks, you can use hook number 1, hook number 1.0, hook number 2.0, and 2.0 is the one that I would recommend. for going after the chain pike, because the trophies and unique are more likely to bite on a 2.0 hook instead of a 1.0 or a number 1 hook, but still you can catch them with a number 1. Now the reason that I do have a number 1 hook on this setup is because this is a level 8 setup, and it gives you quite a struggle if you are to hook a trophy or even a unique. The uniques, they can go up to 2.4ish. 2.1 is the kilogram for this unique chain pike. So, and they can pull like a freight train. So if you really want to participate in this competition, make sure you have like the biggest gear with you, the heaviest match rod available, so that you can actually go after these, and you can reel them in very fast, because every time your gear's in the water and it doesn't have a fish on, it's time lost. So okay, I'm going to show you guys how to do this. Now this shiners is the best bait that work for them, but small minnows work as well, but they cost gold. And here large minnows, I have 2. Now the large minnows, they work better with northern pike than with chain pike. So but a shiners is what I use. Unfortunately, this is level 18 bait. So yeah, if you're on the level 18, I'm very sorry, guys, but can't make it any better for you. What you can try is, as I said, small minnows, but then again they cost gold, so that's it's not so nice. Okay. But anyways, I'm going to show you guys what you need to do. So let's switch rods. Here we go. Now first off, what you need to do is stand all the way up here. And now you see these 2 cattails, and they form a sort of a cross. And what you need to do is you need to aim your rod right there, and then you need to throw out. Like so. Oh yeah, the leader depth between 110 and 130 centimeters, and depending on the pressure. So right now I have it on 120 centimeters. So we cast out. Right now I'm at 44 meters, which is a bit too far. I need to reel back in towards oh come on, there we go, towards 40. So between 40 meters and 30 meters is where you will hook chain pike. So now what you need to do is sit tight and wait. Now what chain pike will do is first off they will start to nibble. It's not like they swim in and bite and your bobber is gone and you need to hit the strike button. You just need to wait a couple of seconds. And so like right now I don't see anything that indicates that there's a fish nearby. So what I'll do is just tap the left mouse button once. So we reel in a little bit, and then we have like a meter less. So it's now from 40 it went to 39. And then you leave the bobber there again for a second, or say about 8 to 10 seconds. And then again, if nothing changes, you reel in again some more. So again, nothing. That indicates we have something nearby. So right now I'm at 38. Now what I will do to make sure this movie doesn't take too much time is that I'll go to 35 meters, and by then if I didn't get a single nibble, I'll just reel in, and then you guys have to try that for yourself. But this is how it works. You can also do this from the dock. But then again, you have to cast very far, and of course you need to reel in more line the moment that you actually hook a fish. So tournament wise, or competition wise, it's not a good spot to stand on. So that's why this is a better place to be if you want to compete. Now, as I said before, I'm out of the peak hour. The peak was between 11 and 2 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. And as you guys can see, it's 3:30, even close to 4 p.m. But having that said, from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. is where we are able to catch unique chain pike on sunny day. On cloudy days, there's not a happy hour for unique. You can catch them, but if you do, it's more luck, and it's more like RNG than that there is a fixed time. Yeah, and we did have something there. As you could see, I had some tension, and now also the bobber is making small movements. So luckily for you guys, I hope I can hook the fish. If it's a unique, then sometimes you get a message that your bait was lost. So as you can see, the bobber is only moving ever so slightly, so you really need to pay attention to it. And it sometimes takes a little while. There we go, and yes, now I have my bait even lost. So anyways, sorry I couldn't hook a second unique or a trophy. That would have been nice, of course, for the movie. But as you guys could have seen in here in my catches, I already caught a unique one and a trophy one as well on shiners. So that's how we do it. So one more time, if you're using float fishing, go with either small minnows, large minnows, or shiners. Set your leader between 110 centimeters and 130 centimeters. Hook wise, use hook number 1, 1.0 or 2.0 chubby bobber, and bring your heaviest gear. So this is level 8. If you have, say, a sports DLC gear, go with that one. That one, of course, is better. Now for forecasting, I'm using a Jig Winner 240 with a wing cast 2500. I believe this one is a level 12 rod. Again, mono line, 0.23. You can use braided as well, by the way, or fluoro. Just make sure your test weight is under the max drag. And for spoons on this one, I use the 1.0. You can also use a 2.0. And you can use narrows, you can use mediums, you can use jigs with sheds or grubs or worms that work as well. And then here I have a casting rod, just a 210 with Lodex 1000S, which is a level 8 setup. And on this one I'm actually using a braided line, 0.50 millimeters, just because dealing with the snacks can really wear down your line. So that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. For right now, I wish you guys happy days, tight lines, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.